So this is the roadmap that every food goes through, starting from the farm and going to the dining table. There are 5 main steps. The first one being the farm, where, for example, the wheat grains are grown, or the chickens are raised. The next one is processing, where the wheat turns into bread, the chickens are slaughtered and turned into food. The third one is distribution, where the food is transported to local supermarkets for people to buy. The fourth one is preparation. For example, bread will turn into a sandwich in this stage. And the final one is dining table, where you actually consume the food. Now, that was just a roadmap, and there's many spaces for contamination. Contamination problems can occur in many varieties of food, such as culinary products, meat products, beverages, baked goods, fruits and veggies, and dairy. I'll now give it to Amrita, who will talk about one of our solutions.
Hi, I'm Amrita Krishnakumar. I'm going to be talking about one of the innovative solutions that we came up with. We researched about a high-intensity narrow spectrum light, which is a blue light with a wavelength of 405 nanometers. We also researched about other lights, such as UV light, but the problem was UV light can affect humans, so we decided on using HINS light. So how the HINS light kills the bacteria is the light excites porphyrin molecules within the bacteria, which creates a highly reactive free radical that kills the bacteria itself. The light is actually being considered to be used in hospitals, but we thought we could use it in the Akshaya Patra kitchens. Now I'm going to pass it on to Sajid, who will talk where exactly we can use the light in the kitchens.
Hi, my name is Sajid. What we thought we can use the Akshaya Patra is one big area is the packaging, because the packaging is where most of the food problems occur, and there gets a lot of bacteria. Also, we decided into cleaning that. So now I'll pass it on to Anmol, who will talk about the use of it.
And so our second product that we've been coming up with, this product can kill harmful bacteria that contaminate your food. This product is in a spray form, and we're calling it U-Spray. There are 3 applications for U-Spray. The first one is, as the FDA requires, you must have a pre-dip and a post-dip on the udder of the cow while milking. And there's tend to be many bacteria that stick on the udder of the cow. And this problem leads to mastitis. And the U.S. dairy industry loses over $2 billion in recalls for this. And so we thought that you can use U-Spray as a pre-dip and a post-dip to avoid mastitis in one aspect. Our second application is to avoid cross-contamination. Cross-contamination is when bacteria from one food gets onto another, usually in the preparation stage of the roadmap. We thought that you can use the U-Spray on the cutting boards, knives, and kitchen countertops after cutting to be sure that there's no cross-contamination occurring. Our third one is spraying it on fruits and veggies that might contaminate your food. And you can be absolutely sure that the food is safe. So, the composition of U-Spray is very simple, only 3 ingredients. We're using 2 bacteriocins, niacin, which is a class 1 antibiotic, and pediocin, which is a class 2A bacteriocin. Both of these are generated from gram-positive bacteria, making it especially effective against gram-positive bacteria. The second ingredient we're using is chelating agents. We're using 2 chelating agents, EDTA and citric acid. When these chelating agents are mixed with bacteriocins like niacin and pediocin, it makes it equally effective against gram-negative bacteria as well. The third ingredient that we're using is solvents. We're using 3 solvents: water, alcohol, and glycerin. The composition of U-Spray is simple, but the benefits are great. We have 5 main benefits. The first one is that it covers a wide range of pH, from 3 to 11, including heat treatment. The second one is that it kills or inhibits the growth of gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria that can spoil your food. Third one is that it's particularly effective against listeria because, as I've mentioned earlier, niacin and pediocin are both effective against gram-positive, and listeria is one of the gram-positive harmful bacteria. The fourth one is that it's a natural food preservative, since niacin and pediocin have been used as a food preservative for the last 40 years in the United States. Also, all of the ingredients are FDA approved, making it very easy that this spray will be FDA approved quickly. And the fifth one is it's derived from vegetable sources. For example, like vegetarians won't have to worry that whether it's meat or not, because then they can't use this. We've made a comparison chart that with U-Spray and two other sprays, Veggie Wash and Fit, that are available in the market. All three of them are natural sprays. They remove pesticides, germs, and soil, and the ingredients are FDA approved. Although the beauty of U-Spray is that it's the only one that kills harmful bacteria, it increases shelf life, and it covers a wide range of pH. Availability in the market is only Veggie Wash and Fit, but U-Spray will not yet. Where can we use our solution? We're targeting the entire community. Big kitchens like Akshaya Patra, restaurants and cafeterias, local supermarkets, and end users. End users would want to use this product because, as you might have heard of the recent cantaloupe recall, you can spray it on the cantaloupe, for example, and just let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes and then eat. What do we want to do next? 1. We've already talked to Dr. Brenda Meinsinger at the MIT Research Center. She helped us do an experiment where we could find the right specimen of each ingredient that could kill harmful bacteria, gram-negative and gram-positive. We tried it on E. coli, which is a gram-negative, and Bacillus, a gram-positive. Dr. Brenda has also done a research project that was sponsored by the Deshpande Foundation. Our next one is to do more patent literature search, and talking to the many professors and in the industry, we've decided to file for the patent itself. And the third one is scale up for use at non-profit organizations like Akshaya Patra. Akshaya Patra could benefit from this use because it's a very cost-effective solution. We can also give them the composition, which could and they can make it by themselves even, or we can commercialize this product regionally, and whatever profits we make, we can give it to Akshaya Patra. And we've made a little video clip that we wanted to show you.
Sure.
The sound's not there. It's a little commercial.
Yeah, the sound isn't coming.
Oh, the sound isn't there?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine,
Yeah.
they can read it.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually have.
Well, very good.
Awesome.
And thank you for listening to our
So is
presentation.
this applicable only if you eat raw vegetables, or is it true even if you cook it?
You can cook it also.
If you cook it, are there bacteria after you cook?
Not generally, that's why we wanted to target the raw vegetables, but you could use it to be absolutely sure.
And if needed, because it depends if what specific, because U-Spray, it's totally all edible, and it's a natural food preservative, so if there's anything that you need, it can be raw. We targeted raw food because it's the most vulnerable for having bacteria, and that's kind of what we were targeting for Akshaya Patra, but it will totally work in cooked vegetables and anything.
It can
Yeah.
work on any food.
No. The question is, do you
Yeah.
need it?
Well,
Right.
I mean, if you want to be extremely sure, I mean, like, they've had recent recalls with even, like, chicken because they don't heat it up correctly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just to be sure, you could use it.
Sure.
It's not.
Good. You guys look like you could sell. Have you heard the expression, selling refrigerators to Eskimos?
Yeah.
You guys are pretty good.
So what would you guys sell it at to us?
Huh?
A U-Spray product. What have you come up with a
We're still
What?
deciding about marketing.
Cost.
The cost to selling it to
Yeah,
them.
we're still coming up with
The
something.
marketing business.
Akshay Patra gets it for free.
Yeah.
Free.
Akshay Patra, definitely.
In fact, I like that idea because they're gonna sell it to other people
Yeah.
and give the profits to
I
feed
was
these
going to
kids, so
say
that's
that.
what they're gonna do, right?
Yeah, so Akshay Patra, you get the spray and all our products and all our profits, right?
You do the work and we get, the children get the money.
Yep.
Right?
As long as they get to eat.
Well, very good, you know, I think it's a lot of learning and a lot of, you know, you use a lot of big words there, which I don't understand, so. But it's good to,
Yeah.
but don't get too hung up on making this into a business and all that kind of stuff. I think it's good to think about it, but I think it's the learning process, you know, like applying for a patent, you know, what is a patent, how does one get that, and all of that, I think is very, very educational. But it's a long way from going from there to actually having a business
Yeah.
that actually makes the products and sells and everything else. So maybe when you go to Akshay Patra, you should sort of maybe go at it a little differently.
Okay.
You should sort of really try to see if there is an issue with food contamination.
Right.
The kitchen you're going to see is going to be a little different than this one
Okay.
because this is a rice-based
Mhm.
kitchen, right?
Mhm.
In the south, they eat rice. In the north, they eat chapatis.
Yeah.
So you're going to probably see in Gujarat more chapati making machine and everything
Right.
else. You probably won't see the gravity-based rice
Mhm.
kitchen. And so I think you know, maybe because you guys have some expertise in food safety, you may want to just look at hygiene and, you know, but the other thing is,
Right.
I think the cost, you know, because $11 is all you have to feed a kid for the whole year.
Yeah.
Everything we do there has to be very cost effective. So
Right.
maybe it's just the process, maybe the way they wear the gloves or the way they move the food or whatever, the temperature at which they cook.
Right.
You know, you may want to focus on other ways to sort of ensure
Yeah.
the food safety.
Right.
And so far actually they've done pretty good. I mean, ask their track record
Mhm.
because you know because it is a serious business because if you serve the food and the food is not hygienic, contaminated, kids fall sick and if you look at the newspapers, there's at least a contamination once a day in some school in India, right? Because it's millions of people,
Right.
and they always have to go to the hospital and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's good if you can highlight the. I think so. What they're doing is they have a process to make sure that they repeat all the steps methodically, so that they don't skip this step. That's what you do in a company, in an engineering product, and all that stuff. So you may want to understand how they do it,
Mhm.
and
Right.
where are the drawbacks. So that would be great. So when you come back, will you come back and give us a presentation?
Oh, first they have to win their state competition.
When is that?
December
WPI,
WPI?
And December 17th.
next week.
How long do you get to present?
5 minutes, but we're not doing this presentation.
Okay.
To the skip.
We have a skit, but like that sick member couldn't come,
So
so
we couldn't present the
Oh, I
skip to
see.
you.
yeah.
So you get just 5 minutes to present the whole
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
So the presentation is more on food safety as opposed to just Lego.
The lab is mainly for the robot.
So when you go to present, are you going to take this with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
They did it last time, and during the award ceremony. So they got the best research award
Oh, yeah.
because they have done a lot of
Research,
background
yeah.
research and talked to professors.
Yeah.
How much of all that stuff do you guys understand? Or you just memorized it?
No, we've
You understand
more than before we actually put it on, we made sure everyone on the team got it and what it meant, not just memorizing. We understood. We understand.
So the part of this.
So do you get scared when your mom serves food at home?
No.
Because she doesn't use FED. They don't use.
Yeah, we're pretty confident of our mothers.
Why? They don't use any of your products.
Right, but we see them cleaning.
Oh, I see.
We're pretty confident.
Could be pretty demanding.